Alright guys, we're at the, what's this place called? Barnes Chapel Cemetery. Bonds Chapel Cemetery in Mitchell, Indiana. If you look it up, it's we got some people here. Also, we're trying to wait for them to leave. It's kind of early. So there's a playground over here that we got our kids playing on, so they're not in our video. I'm just going to walk around and kind of, Melissa's going to stay with the kids. Why? They don't know what we're doing. And the thing is about this place was that there's a bunch of stories. You can Google it. It's Bonds. I think it's Barnes Cemetery in Mitchell, Indiana. If you Google it, I'm sure that you can find the information. There's a grave that each year, when you go to it, a chain link. There's two different stories to it. I'm not sure about both of them, but they are two stories. Is about a woman being murdered with a chain, and every year, every year, a link gets added to this chain, and that's one. I'm not really sure. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but that's one story. The other story is that let's see. It's kind of hard to explain. There is a grave here. I'm going to find it. There's some people here still. It's a cross of a chain. In the tombstone, the cross was built. The chain link cross was made into the tombstone. Now they've tried destroying the tombstone, burning the tombstone, destroying it over and over and over again. But every time they rebuild a new one, put a new stone in it, the chain keeps reappearing. So it's a pretty decent story. Look it up. I believe it's called Barnes Mountain Cemetery in Mitchell, Indiana. You can check it out. It's pretty cool. It's the weekends. It's very hard to do. We don't want the kids involved in any of this activity. So I kind of left them with Melissa at the park, and nobody would really believe in you little young ones running around with looking for ghosts and stuff. So we kind of try to keep that separate. It's very important to us. I'm just kind of walking around. We can kind of see over here. There's some people up there. I got a new selfie stick here. I'm kind of excited to use. Other people you can see are parked here. I don't know where that grave site is. It's just called the chain link grave. But I'll find it before it gets dark. I didn't bring my lights with me today. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging around, and hopefully I'm actually waiting on these people to go so I can try to find this chain link. I think these people are here for their families, Easter, other reasons, I'm sure. And this stick is pretty cool. It's just like a regular old selfie stick for a cell phone, but it hooks to my camcorder. It's better than carrying around my tripod, I tell you that. But I seen a guy with just pull over there by my car in a tractor. There's my car way over there, and the kids playing. And he's probably an old timer from here. He may know where this grave is. It's the chain link grave. And if you hear them, they're way over there. They have no idea what I'm talking about, what I'm even doing. So but I'm sure it has to be one of these older ones. And then we're going to try to come back at, you know, them guys are leaving now. We'll try to come back at 3 a.m. It's kind of hard. It's hard to do that. Like I said, we got 9 to 5 jobs and, you know, 2 kids, and we're trying to make this work for you guys. So give this video a like, subscribe for one. I know we're getting there, but we do a lot of, we're getting a lot of hits on our Ouija board sessions from home, but I don't like those I don't like them. But I wish I even knew the guy's name's Talbot. I mean, check out these old graves, man. Look how old these are. These are ancient writings on these things. (1800s). But the chain link grave, I mean, like I said, they tried destroying it and destroying it. It just keeps the chain cross. The chain shows up as a cross every time they destroy it. But they say it keeps coming back no matter what they do to it. And here is one that I've never seen before looking. Is that weird looking? So it's got a finger pointing. If I turn it that way, zoom in on the finger points that way. What do you think that means? Pretty wicked, ain't it? But yeah, my camera, my wife told me, Melissa, that my cameraing sucks, which I'm trying to get better at, you know. But with this stick right here, it really helps, especially at night. I got I think 1100 lume light that I have to I got to velcro it or tape it to my camera. But it was awesome because everything that we have is rechargeable, so it's pretty cool. Our headlamps and our chest lamps and our big lume, and it's actually not bad for that big of a lume flashlight. It's pretty heavy though. But you pull the end of it out and it recharges as well. But the graves, I heard it was red, but I'm just kind of walking around and waiting on them people to leave. They were over here, so I'm going to go over here and see if they may have. I know it was. So it was something about a murder involving a chain, like a burning at the stake type of thing. And the chain got involved. Like I said, there was a couple different stories about it. And the chain keeps reappearing, like I said. And then another story is that there's always an extra link in this chain. Hold on, my wife's coming down the drive in the car with the kids, so we may have been.
I just read the whole story about it.
Where's the story at? I'm gonna go film it.
It's a logger.
Hold on just one second.